Testing one, two, three. Okay, I'd like to argue a little bit. No, not argue. Just give a little response to roflrocketfilms. I don't know what your real name is, but greetings from America. Okay. The first thing, before you started doing the numbers, you started saying about arguments about the Wii. Actually, a lot of people argue about the Wii. A ton of people do. It's like a disease all over YouTube. Uh, you also said that you don't play on it. So I kind of suggest that you do kind of play on it a little bit more. There are some great games out there, new IPs. You should check out the the releases for this year on the Nintendo Wii. Lots of hardcore games coming out. So uh, ditching Nintendo, I don't know. It's for me. I have a lot of respect for Nintendo because since I was born in like the earlier times of games, I just found out that I had just found out that Nintendo actually saved gaming in 1983. I would like Google the video game crash of 1983 in the U.S. They saved gaming in the U.S. and during at this time in the at this time in the what's it called in Europe, most of gaming was based on PC. So in your in where around where you live, most of gaming is based on PC. Okay, number 25. Starting off, limited edition games. That may be important to you, but to me, I don't really care too much about it. I mean, you got your GameStop extras that you can get, but that's just GameStop. But it'd be nice to see some limited edition stuff. But me, I don't really care. Game's a game. I don't think any of the stuff that goes with it really affects it, unless you have to have it, unless it affects the game. Ethernet port. I don't know if you mean for it to be included into the system, but you can get an Ethernet adapter for the Wii if you don't prefer wireless. Which actually the wireless is actually not too bad. I mean, I have my Wii up here in our playroom, and my wireless router is downstairs, and even though the signal's not too good, but the online still works okay. It works actually pretty fast. Customization. Yeah, you're right. You're actually right about the customization. I like to put a nice background on my Wii. But bar none, the Wii's menu is not up there with the other ones. And the Mii's have a lot of customization, and plus you can use them in games, which is a pretty neat thing. Uh, Old games or re-release games. Actually, the games in the past were actually some of the best made games of all time. People actually love those games. I'm my what I think is probably the best game of all time is Super Mario Brothers. So people actually like those games they put on the store. Oh, another thing, a lot of times you say the Wii is gay. Really, the no, I don't see how no system can have a sexual orientation. So let's just kind of leave that one out. Okay, bad Wii version of games. Yes, that happens very frequently. But there are a few games that there are a few games that have good Wii versions, like some of the Madden '09, I think, or yeah, I think it's Madden '09, or The Force Unleashed. The Force Unleashed a Wii version has a multiplayer option, which IGN rated higher for their multiplayer option, and the other ones were a lot lower. And they rated the Wii version of Madden '09 higher because for the all play mode. Okay, next one. Games for kids. Yes, there are a lot of games for kids, but there are also a good bit of games for the games that you will enjoy, and games that are also pretty difficult to play. Like here's a good example. No More Heroes. I suggest you go out and play that game. Even right when you get into it, it's awesome. It's an M-rated game. It's bloody if that matters to you at all. The art style is pretty neat. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say the graphics are too wild. It's just the art style that makes that game. Okay, no headset. I don't see how that can be a bad thing, but there is We Speak, and that's a pretty good. That microphone is very highly responsive. It's just got it has the right amount of sensitivity. You can even adjust the sensitivity. And speaking of chatting online, I've done that before. I've had a chat online, and I can tell if people are online or my friends are online. But you're right about the friend codes. They need to do something about that. Seriously, I'm tired of trying to. Well, I don't want to memorize it. Just trying to keep track of that. What a 16 digit number. It just needs to be dealt with. PS2 graphics. PS2 graphics is not Nintendo's fault because actually, when you have the the first party games like Super Mario Galaxy, if you look at that, that is not PS2 graphics. That looks like somewhere in with the PS3 and the 360. This really great graphics actually. If you just ever take a look at Mario Galaxy, if you haven't, I suggest you really do take a look. It does not look like PS2 graphics, but it's all up to the developers. For real, it's not really up to Nintendo unless they make the game. And most of the games that Nintendo made, they know actually how to use the Wii to its full potential, which not that many developers know how to do. So there you go. Friend codes, number 17. Number 17, friend codes. You're right about friend codes. I cannot argue about the friend codes. They make me sick. I'm so tired of them. Every single game has them. I'm tired of trying to record them so I can play with my friends. The only time I did that was with Brawl, and that's probably the only game that doesn't do well. I don't know why, but that's the only game that doesn't do well online. No demos. I'd like to have a Wii demo. I like to play a Wii demo. Since they have WiiWare, they should release a few demos for a game. And actually, the Wii store. You said how the Wii store is crap. Actually, you're a rare one on that one. But that's not a fact. it's not. It's not a fact. That's more of your opinion. Since with this past upgrade to the Wii's firmware, the Wii store sales have skyrocketed because people can download more. It's almost an infinite amount. You can boot games off SD cards, and the Wii doesn't use that much memory on each game, so you can load them up like crazy. You can, I mean, they even enabled it so you can use SDHC, which is SD high capacity cards, and those go up to 32 gigs. Okay, older people playing video games. You may not like this, but I think it's a very great accomplishment. They're not worried about you. They're worried about the money in their pockets. And they're trying to make a system that appeals to everybody. So getting older people to play video games is a very great accomplishment. Because I'm pretty sure Grandma isn't going to play Gears of War or any of these shooters or something. They'll just look at it and go downstairs and watch TV or something, like my parents does. But I got my dad to play Wii baseball. It was pretty fun because he wasn't that good at it. Too many casual games. Yes, there are too many casual games. And on this part, you said that no Wii games give you a challenge. I don't know if you said no Wii games give you a challenge, but um, uh, there are a few that do. Pretty much the good ones, and there are a lot of good Wii games. That should be the reason why you get a system, because you want to play this certain game on it. And there are a lot of good games for the Wii. You just have to look for them. It's probably over 30 good games. You just have to look for them, and 30, that's a lot of games.